Welcome, Libras. Thank you for tuning in. We're doing your April reading, and I am excited to tune in for you for this month. Happy spring equinox to all of you. Super excited that we're starting a new cycle. You know, Aries season is the beginning of a new, fresh cycle, and it brings spring. And, you know, who's not happy for spring to arrive? And of course, I know I have some people that, are in fall season right now, but even when it comes to fall equinox, like fall season, it is definitely, it will bring its own beauty. So, let me see. Libra, we'll have a new moon in Aries, which is your opposite sign. So that will mean that will be your seventh house energy. So there might be some shifts, some changes when it comes to your relationship with other people. That could be romantic, yes, but the seventh house is more than just a romantic, relationship and a person. It can definitely mean like close friendships, but mostly also very important because you have that first house full moon. We'll have your full moon coming up in April as well. It is about taking a deeper look in relationships with other people, your wants and your needs, but also when it comes to connection to yourself. So who are you in those relationships? What are things that you would like to change? Maybe there are certain things that you might need from a job, from a colleague, from a friendship, from yourself as well, from a relationship. So really it is an energy where things are kind of sort of a little bit louder, like a little bit more in your face, like it all becomes a little bit clearer about certain, certain patterns, certain things that might have, just been sort of in a loop, and things that, might actually surprise you as well. So it's not just like, oh, like all of a sudden everything's like in my face. It's like also just the changes and embracing the changes. So you might go from like single into like actually a relationship again in the next couple coming months, because it takes some time to develop. But I'm sensing a change happening in this month for you that will play out the rest of summer and, this entire season basically. So spring, summer, I am seeing some changing when it comes to your first house. So the relationship with yourself, how you're coming forward in the world, but also how you're showing up in relationships with other people. What's going on with your throat chakra, Libra? What's been on your mind? Sharing your thoughts. So they're saying with Freya, saying be bold, unleash your adventurous side, take risks and be daring. Well, I like that. Definitely some Aries energy as well. Take a risk, take a shot, take a leap of faith. Be that fool's, begin a new fool's journey, start again, begin something new. Also, since you gotta be a little bit careful this month, Libra, when it comes to frequencies of phones, frequencies of TV, like a lot of, screen time and stuff like that. Some of you, a blue filter, glasses or something, that would be like a really good idea. Because I'm sensing that certain things just come in a little bit harsher, and it is, yeah, it just, I'm sensing like the frequency tones that are coming through. So just be conscious about how much time you spend in front of the screen and find a balance, find a balance in out. If you're working behind the screen, of course, you can't just be like, oh, I just won't be in front of the screen for the next few days. Sorry. That doesn't work, obviously, but you can definitely combine it with like, okay, when I have my break, I'm gonna make an effort to actually go outside, get some fresh air away from, the Wi-Fi and all of the things. I'm just saying to be conscious about it, that you bring in some balance with that this month, because you might be actually more prone and more sensitive to certain frequencies coming in, and be affected by it. So you might feel a little bit more tired, might have some headaches and things like that. Just check, double check, that's it. And be conscious. Right, what we got for Libra? Ooh, 8 of Cups. That's talking about beginning a new journey. starting a new journey. It's like you had these practical things going on in your life. You might have, something really taking up your space, your time, your energy, and you were kind of sort of pushing things when it comes matters of the heart is what I'm hearing. You kind of push them to the background because there was just not so much space for it. But now I'm feeling like you're ready to deal and to look at things in a closer way, and maybe making those decisions in order to make things better, to feel better, to feel more connected, to feel more fulfillment, to feel more in alignment with your everyday existence and the people around you. So I'm sensing that you definitely are taking a closer look at any codependencies with maybe people or places or memories and things or substances or stuff like that. You're taking a closer look because you just don't want to feel pulled back or dragged down. It's like all right, let's see. But it's something that doesn't necessarily need to be in your life anymore. It's like you don't need to keep it around. You don't need to continue to do it. You don't, Okay, I thought we had a flip of what we didn't. Okay. What else for Libra? Nine of Swords. Oh, they really want to talk. You gotta trust your intuition, Libra. You can't just neglect what you know. You know. And I'm sensing that there's just this cloud of anxiety or fear of failing or fear of this, fear of that, fear of the unknown, fear of what will I find on the other way, fear of really looking closer, looking deeper. But it's like the phase where you could just keep it in and not talk about it, or keep it in and sort of ignore it a little bit, that time is over, because it just doesn't fit the same. And even because you're trying to keep out the negative emotions that can come with that, or the low frequencies emotions, or the pain or the hurt or disappointment that can come with that, if you embrace it to be so, it's not weighing out anymore, because now you're stuck in that situation or not focusing on it, but yet still feeling all the feels. Then you might as well just clear out the energy and feel better again. So you're doing that. Judgment and the Hanged One, that's a very divine intervention. Like it's divine. It's the universe literally like doing this to you. Libra, you here? Hello. You do not need to feel this way. You deserve to feel better. You deserve to come to the other face. You deserve to speak your mind. You deserve to let's keep moving. You don't need to stay here. We can just, it's time for you to can you hear me? Hello, let's just come. That's what I'm feeling. The universe is literally like, Cece's clapping in her hands like, wake up, hello. You don't have to be here anymore. It's okay. You can let it go. You can leave this space. Knight of Swords as well. It's like, ooh-wee. Yeah. Okay. So I'm sensing you have a little bit of a difficulty with communication with the universe. Like you have a little bit of a difficult situation going on when it comes to trusting the timing, believing in yourself, believing that's gonna come. It's like doubts in your mind, mindsets. It has a lot to do with mindsets, because I am seeing the things coming in. It's just like you can't. Your energy is like the Knight of Swords and the Eight of Swords and the Five of Cups, and the universe is just like, here we have the Ace of Pentacles for you, and what about the Star card, and what if I just give you a very giving person like the Six of Pentacles? It's like, no, I don't trust it. I don't trust this opportunity. No, I just don't trust it. I don't think that this is no. I mean, it feels good when I'm doing it, but I don't really necessarily have it's like long term, when it's like, you know, you like sort of thinking yourself out of these good things that are actually wanting to come in. Like, don't mistrust your own blessings, don't mistrust your own manifestations. Like, it's like you really are very focused on manifesting, working with the universe, and then you just sort of kind of lose sight of it actually showing up. And it's like, is it showing up though? I don't know, it's like a mistrust. Maybe it's not necessarily that you're mistrusting it, but it's like you're not trusting yourself. You're not completely embracing your own strength. You will get out of that, but it's not a easy journey whatsoever. But I feel you're on the tipping scale. You're about to like flip the script again, and you're like, you know what, no, I don't want to feel this way, and I can make some changes. And you know what, we had to get to that point by adding some new resources and making it in the other way. Then I'll do that. I'll invest my time where I see potential. You know, so you lost your motivation or your faith or your self-belief. It's very at a low point, but I'm sensing you regaining your own strength. And it's not easy, but I feel like you might feel I'm sensing like it really is, because also you have that full moon in your first house. It's almost like you're eclipsing some things that was sticking to you and it made you feel certain ways about yourself. You're like sort of releasing that and you're breaking through. But I'm seeing it a lot of times is from the inside out, right? As within, so without. But I'm sensing that you are trying to, on the outside, around you, like the people you surround yourself with, the music you surround yourself with, the either reality shows or the frequencies and the energy that the programs hold. It's like you are becoming very conscious about as without, so within. Because if you are empathic, like you're empath, you take on energy of your surrounding, know that it is as without, so within. Okay, it is sometimes a little bit different. Sometimes it's the other way around. And I'm sensing this is that one of those months you have to be very conscious, as without, so within. So if you surround yourself with peace and serene surrounding, and then people who are just, positive and just in their light energy and all of those things, even if you put on some affirmations in the morning, and it's a good frequency, as without, so within. That's that energy right now. Okay, it's probably going to be the title of this reading, as without, so within. But that's what I'm sensing. Okay, what else for my Libra? Because yes, we got the story now, but what else? What's sticking to me right now? What's going to stick to you? Bum, healing, back on the horse, motivated, temperance, and the Knight of Wands, meaning that what's sticking to you is this healing journey. You want to get better. You want to go about things in more like an almost like a Sagittarius, because we got two Sag cards. Adventurous, being open, understanding that you kind of have been using your talents, using your love, your nurturing for everything around you, but you forgot yourself in the process. It was like almost a lot of givers are not capable of giving and receiving from themselves. That's hard. Once you get that balance down, like you can, because you definitely can, Libra, get to that point. Beautiful. This is you. I told you, close that laptop, spend some time outdoors, or connect with things with very high positive frequency. It's all about frequencies for you this month, Libra. You have the Death card in the back as well, which brings in that transformation that you were waiting for. that mental, that spiritual transformation and emotional transformation that you need in order to feel connected to the things, feel like you're worthy of the things that are, you know, coming into your surroundings. So I'm most definitely sensing the switch, you know, swift the energy. Let's see what else, my Libra. Here we go. You have cleanse, yeah, cleanse the BS out of the system, the BS out of your experience. Let's just cleanse it out. Your body, your mind, and your soul are urging you to take time off for some much needed cleansing. Just as you wash your car or clean the house or tidy your office, your body also needs care and attention. It's time for some spiritual, emotional, and physical cleansing. And I say your body also needs care and attention, but also intention. What's your intention with your body when you nurture it? What's your intention when you eat? Are you only satisfying your taste buds, or are you here to satisfy your taste buds but also your energy level and nurturing your body and your frequency and you know, your emotional well-being, because it also hangs together with food. You know, they say you are what you eat. It's a little bit close, you know, it's a little bit quick, edgy, but at the same time, you are the energy you eat. And it's so true. So I'm sensing that some of you really are interested in diving a little bit deeper into nutrition. Like, what type of food am I eating? Am I eating a tomato that was grown in such a way where it holds all that frequency? Or did they, you know, produce it in such a way where it no longer has? And you know, that's so interesting. A very dear friend of mine works together with this artist. You know, it's just super dope artist, guys. And I have yet to meet him, but I will meet him in the near future. This guy has this, you know that you now have those machines that you can make like plants sing, right? Like plants, and you can tune into the frequency of it, and then it creates this song basically. Well, he builds those himself, which I find so fascinating in like a very artistic way, and he does it with food as well. And it was so interesting I'm just gonna share it with you guys because, you know, why not? Okay, I'm gonna explain to you, right? Let's just say that these two things right here are two tomatoes. Okay, this is a tomato who grew in you know, the outdoors, very, you know, no extra situation going on, just allowing it to grow and to become naturally. Okay, all the natural remedies and things like that, it's all natural. Then we have the other tomato who I know, you know, as our visual, it doesn't look the same, but it kind of looks the same in real life. And yes, it's maybe a little bit bigger or more, it looks more red, more juicier, or whatever. But then when you used the frequencies, this one had its own song, beautiful frequency, but this one, who looked the exact same way, didn't make any sound. Nothing. Just completely silent. And he tried multiple ones, so not just one, like multiple tomatoes from the natural source, and one from, no, multiple ones, sorry, from that was grown in the last natural way, basically. But what happened was, what he did, he placed the other one, the one with no song, no sound, with the other one, allowed it to, you know, be in the group of the other tomatoes. And then he removed it and he started to use them, used it again, and it actually took on the song of this one. It adapted to the song of the other tomato, meaning that the energy you surround yourself with, you take on, right? But this one was grown, was in its natural state. Nothing happened, nothing was, you know, disrupted or whatever. So it grew into its natural being. If this person is around people who are not in alignment with their natural being state, you know, their song, their frequency, they can rub off that frequency towards other people. And that is also you, right? So be conscious that your energy is very noticeable for other people. People can hear your song when you enter a room, and so some people will try and leech onto you. Okay, you can't do that. You can just rub off your energy, but you can't allow them to like suck the frequency out of you. Just saying, by allowing them to put you in a mindset of that there are different needs. You know, you might need things that they got, but it's not like that. Okay, I'm just saying now, it is science, because, you know, it's science. Scientifically proven. I'm just saying, we're going to talk about that another time, you know. I just wanted to share that because it was the same. It did it with multiple things, even potatoes and things like that. So it's super fascinating. Like I said, I can't wait because, you know, in the future I'll meet up and I might actually be able to use one of those, which I'm so excited about because I'm such a geek when it comes to things like that. Anyway, Libras, have a beautiful month of April. I hope it will bring you many new things and you'll feel so much better by the end of it. Once again, one thing at a time. You can change everything overnight, but, you know, if you're allowing and open up your energy, you might actually, you know, take on some new frequencies which are there for you. Okay, if you're opening up to it, get close enough to it, you will start to hear the song. Okay, so that song as well as your own intuitive energy, and it's definitely found more outdoors than indoors. Okay, but as you know, outside it will come into you guys. Okay, it's without, so within. That's what I wanted to say. All right, I love you, Libras. I hope it was helpful, brought you some guidance, and I'll be back soon. Okay, signing out. Bye.